create-React-app is now deprecated. But if you still want to create an application with React, create-tsrouter-app might be your new best friend. But let's have a look at the README. This is basically a CL application, as you can see here, but instead of running create-React-app, you're gonna run create-tsrouter-app. Let's give it a try. This will create pretty much the same empty project as before, but with two major differences. With the first one being that it's gonna use vite under the hood, the modern build tool, and you're gonna find TanStack Router already configured. Let's open this on VS Code. If we inspect the package.json, you're gonna find that you can run the app with npm run start. So let's do it real quick. And if I open the app on the browser, it is already at the port 3000. You can already see that it's using vite. And this is pretty much the same page you can see by using the old deprecated create-React app. And in fact, if we have a look at the source app.js page, you're gonna find that the content is pretty much the same, so that if I change something here, I can add a nice smile. If I come back on the browser, that's the change I just did. The cool thing is that this is just a simple React component. Even though we're using a router under the hood, it doesn't add any kind of complexity, at least here in the first component. You can make all the changes you want, and only when you're ready to add a second page, you can head over main.jsx. From here, you can find how the root route is created, and this is our index route. If you want to create a new one, you can just duplicate this bit of code and change a few things. Like here, let's call it hello route. The path is gonna be hello, and we can create a new component that is just gonna return hello. The last step is to make sure that this is added here. And this is one possible option on managing routes on TanStack Router. If you search for the documentation, this is called code-based definition, but if you want to level up, the recommendation is to use file-based routing. And to do that, let's go back to our terminal. Starting from the same command we just used, we can call this time my app files, and from here, all I have to do is to just add this template flag with value file router. If you do not want to use npm, you're obviously also free to use pnpm, that's exactly the same, and this time it's gonna create a new project pretty much similar to the previous one, but using TanStack Router's file router instead. Let's also open this one on VS Code. I can run it again with npm run start, and if I now go on the browser, you're gonna see that we find once again this simple page. This time, it's gonna say edit source/routes/index.tsx to have this file updated. In fact, suggesting that it's no longer gonna be inside app.jsx, but inside the default route folder of TanStack Router. So back again on VS Code, we can go here on src, routes, and index.ts. And this is exactly our page. And the huge advantage of using this template instead is that you can benefit from all the help coming from TanStack Router. Let me show you a super quick example. This time, if I want to create a new route, all I have to do is just to create a file here. Let's call it hello.pstx. And with that, you can find that this is already magically filled. I didn't need to do anything manually, and just created a file. And since I'm using the file-based routing, there's a vite plugin taking care of this initial boilerplate. I can do the magic again. Let's say test.tsx. I press enter, and this is the file with everything set up. You can see here that it's calling create file route and defining that this is gonna be /test. I believe that if you're a new developer, this makes things way easier. And another huge advantage you can immediately notice is that from here, I can create a link component coming from TanStack Router. And here, if I look at the tool prop, you can see that it's magically type safe by default. Once again, without having me doing any kind of configuration manually, this just works. I can, for example, add this class name here. And if I go on the browser, this is my link component. I can click it, and there it is to the log page. And sorry for the white flash, but speaking of style, this template uses the good old CSS by default. But in case you're more familiar with Tailwind, with create-tsrouter, you can add here a flag called Tailwind, and with that, it's gonna create an application with Tailwind already set up. But one more nice touch is that after creating the project, you're not left alone. You can find a very well-detailed README with quite some instruction on how to move on from the starting point. For example, you can read how to build your app, how to test, since the starter already has vite set up, and then there's study as mentioned. You can pick between CSS or detailing with the command, and then it immediately starts describing how to do routing. In this case, it describes pretty much what we just did, so creating a new file, creating a link, and also explains one of the most important aspects of a router, that is how to use a layout through the outlet component in order to have nested components inside your pages. Once you're here, I highly recommend you to keep reading everything, as you can also find some instruction about data fetching. TanStack Router comes in with a really handy loader, making sure that your component only renders when in fact your loader has completed. You can do that manually with a fetch, or you can also use the well-recommended React query. So we'll cover routing, we're covering here data fetching, and then if you want one nice treat from the TanStack team, you can even give it a try with TanStack Store, that really lightweight state manager that is in fact powering both TanStack Router and TanStack Form, but it's shipped as a separate library, so you're free to use in your projects. Something that's still missing, but we're gonna add soon, is TanStack 4, as we're that far from version 1, but that's another topic. But if your app keeps growing, at some point you might need to do some kind of server-side rendering. But this starter is a simple single-page application with client-side rendering. The good news though is that since you're already using TanStack Router with the file-based routing, going to the server doesn't require any major change, and for sure, you do not need to move your entire codebase into a different framework. This solution is called TanStack Start, as the update from the current project is literally adding the TanStack Start dependencies and a couple of configuration files. As you can see here, Start is still in beta, but at some point the upgrade might even be just running a new command from the CLI, adding the couple of files you might miss, moving on from your client-side app to a fully working server-side render application. And if you think create-tsrouter can benefit from some other template and configurations, feel free to leave a star to the repository and open an issue or a pull request. I have a feeling that this is just the beginning. There's so much this utility can do, and probably will in the near future. And if you want to learn more about TanStack Router, I've got you covered. You can find on my channel a playlist full of tutorials and demos. Let me know what you think here in the comments. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!